I am excited to bring you a Marvel Snap deck highlight this morning with one of the most anticipated cards to come to the game in some time, Howard the Duck. Wait, sorry, that was the wrong one? Oh, High Evolutionary, bad news. There was an issue that prevented High Evolutionary from rolling out last night, and it looks like they're going to need a client patch to get it fixed, which means they got to go through App Store approvals and other things. So the absolute earliest High Evolutionary is going to hit the client is the afternoon of Tuesday, May 24th. That being said, I do actually have a Howard the Duck highlight, so let's go ahead and get to that, shall we? Howard the Duck, Marvel Snap's latest card release for a little while longer. 1 energy, 2 power, ongoing. Tap this to see the top card of your deck. The information that Howard the Duck can provide has a lot of utility with 2 different things this archetype has going on. The first is Marvel Snap's other most recent card release in Iron Lad, whose on reveal copies the text of the top card of your deck. Howard can let us make kind of informed decisions on when we want to be playing Iron Lad out for good value versus making a different play that we have access to. The other thing that Howard works very well with in this deck is Lockjaw, specifically in combination with Thanos' various stones. So Thanos' stones almost all draw cards from the top of our deck, and how that works well with Howard and Lockjaw is if we know there's a card we want to draw on top of our deck, we can draw and then play Lockjaw to shuffle. Or if we know the top card of our deck is something we'd rather not see, we can play something into the Lockjaw path, shuffle our deck, and then sequence our stones after Lockjaw has triggered, drawing a different card instead of whatever previously had been on top of our deck. After trying a number of different things with both Howard and Iron Lad, I think this deck makes good use of both of these cards. That being said, Howard the Duck and Iron Lad aren't cards I'd really recommend people spend collector's tokens on too highly, because I don't think any of them are really key pieces in this deck. I think you could easily replace Howard with any other cheap card that you can play into Lockjaw on occasion. Something like Iceman or Scorpion would be a great pick, and Iron Lad similarly could be another ongoing card that works really well with something like the Onslaught that we have access to here. The rest of this deck is just a Thanos deck at its core that's looking to leverage various ongoing bonuses with Onslaught. The big thing that really impressed me with this card and all of my time playing this deck was definitely the power it has with the Claw. Claw, effectively being 10 stats for 5 energy, gets to curve really nicely into Onslaught, who then turns into 13 stats for 6 energy, both of these things being solidly above rate. We mix in a couple of other ongoing cards that are powerful into that Onslaught path, such as Iron Man or Blue Marvel, and suddenly the opponents are going to have a really hard time keeping up with what we have going on. Speaking of, I think the highlights that I have here today are a ton of fun, and they showcase the flexibility that Howard and Iron Lad give the deck, while also showing off just what Onslaught, Claw, and the rest of the ongoing package bring to the table. If you enjoyed Shishi, be sure to snap that like button and check back in again real soon, hopefully, for some High Evolutionary content here on YouTube. So if I play Onslaught here, then next turn I can Power Stone into here, plus play a 6-drop. Oh, I could also Power Stone middle and then Thanos, right? I don't know if that's ideal or not. We also just like Doctor Doom the Super Flow. You get Iron Man middle. Yeah, I don't know that I'm worried about winning middle, though, right? Am I worried about winning middle? I guess I only have 2, 4, 11 here. I have played all the other stones, yeah. So if I play power in Thanos next turn, it's game winning. Now I think I just do this, right? Because Soulstone's -8, and I'm putting 12 into here with the Claw. And this Power Stone has a 50% chance to hit Blue Marvel. Onslaught should let Duck see 2 cards ahead. I agree. Petition Bedbroad. Is it 100? No, there's a Time Stone and a Blue Marvel in my deck. Where is Dazzler? On the in the garbage where she belongs. All right, so going through the time stones, this is 100% tip blue marble now. I think we get the hat trick here, right? The triple. Solid game to start us off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Everybody clench. Oh! All right. Please not gambit. Please not gambit. Please not gambit. Oh, just a panther, sure. I guess we don't get the triple. That's fine. We still win left and right. We almost beat the 64 power cat. Missed it by this much. Close amount of pixel complete. That's a good question, honestly. We have the duck. We have the lad. Can't lose has been declared. Do you have any cards with no variants? Yeah, I've got a few cards with no variants. Mostly newer cards though at this point. This is an interesting use of Howard too. I can shuffle with Lockjaw and now draw something that's not Onslaught here, right? I think Milano is a great location that will be better when it's not a feature location. And here, I think I want to copy Claw, right? So we'll go Iron Lad here into Mind Stone here, so we copy the Claw before we shuffle with Lockjaw. Okay, Howard the Duck is fucking silly with the dog, chat. Rip. Rip. Yeah, I feel like they turned off collection level matchmaking for post infinite, and I don't know that that's an ideal setup, Kitty. They're definitely still working out some of those kinks on those things. Why Mind Stone and not the Power Stone? Because this is getting tucked into Lockjaw. And this draws the last two stones out of my deck before it tucks in here, giving us a higher chance to get something like Blue Marvel. Victory. And drawing the two stones makes Dino bigger. Actually not that good into Shuri's Lab. A lot of our powers coming from ongoing effects. The best 8-cube deck right now, probably the bounce variations, if I had to guess. They're pretty good at putting a lot of stats into play on the last turn. Generally speaking, decks that put a lot of stats into play tend to be better 8-cube decks. What is that command? We don't miss a chance to make fun of crypto on this channel, Warlock. Yeah, I'm really interested. That's the thing I'm most interested to see when we get Conquest added to the game is, does it feel like the metagame is drastically different there? Because it feels like decks like Bounce will be worse into battle mode on average, just because like if you ever queue into Sandman, you're just like 0%, right? And it feels like you won't be able to afford to play decks that have super polarized matchups inside of Conquest. Our opponent's much luckier than I, chat. They're good at getting variants for cards right when they come out. Playing Lockjaw into... Do we hear anything about what Conquest is? Conquest is going to basically be the battle mode, but with a queue inside the client. So you won't need to like actually have friends or touch grass to play it. You'll just like get to queue up and hit play. It's better for gamers because we don't like people.
All systems go.
Never met a person I like. I mean, have you met people? They're largely bastards. Haven't even seen grass in years. Feels like we're dead here. This build's okay, but it's just like pretty clunky. In the games where we don't draw stones early. There's a Lockjaw on top of our deck. That do anything? What if I Iron Lad into Lockjaw into Mindstone, hit Claw, win middle? Profit. I believe, chat. I believe. Okay, if we hit Claw, we win the game. And this is pulling 2 stones out of our deck here. It is the prophecy of which the duck foretold. Wait, what? Excuse me? Excuse me? I'm sorry. What? We tied, but I'm sorry. What? Ability copied from M'Baku. Lad Baku. Holy crap. What a game. Do you know the Iron Lad, the Iron Lad, the Iron Lad? Okay, so we have 5 this turn. Obviously, we don't want to land Thanos, so I guess we just jam the Professor here on the right, huh? Yeah, I think I will.
Wind, aid my hand.
He's a good boy, Iron Lad. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah, I assume we're getting Killmongered this turn. Which means I want to play something that helps me in these other paths. I think it's just like this, right? Because Blue Marvel helps with the Professor X path as well, beating Jeff over there. Oh, I suppose they can Jeff plus Killmonger this turn even. Okay, I think we're doing this. No Jeff is great for us, obviously. Tour for the USA has worked well for me today. Between ranks 85 and 90. Nice. Yeah, I think the Patriots are for next fine. Oh, we drew another Wasp, right? So there's a copy in our deck. And there's still another Wasp in here too, right? There's 7 cards in our deck. Okay, that's accurate now. The best play here. I think it's just Wasp and the Thanos, right? Yeah. And we're hoping to rip into Iron Man or Devil Dino. I am Iron Man. This 20 points, so adorable. Victory. Okay. Is Thanos liking Hell's Kitchen a flavor win or a flavor fail, do we think? Feel like that one could go either way. Yikes. Alright, well this is being saved for Iron Man and Onslaught, I suppose, now. Do I just burn through all of these and fill my hands? Yeah, I think so. Drawing all the cards was correct, Chip. We're gonna claw mid, but we're gonna lock the right first. Yeah. And this is why this deck's a fine Professor X deck without Jeff. You have Claw and you have Blue Marvel. The Claw. That's all. Snap the like button if you'd be so kind, and check back tomorrow for another deck highlight.